If you're watching this right now, maybe part of you is tired. Not just tired in the body, but in the soul. Tired of pretending. Tired of performing wellness for a world that never earned your truth. Tired of being strong for everyone else while you're crumbling on the inside. We live in a culture obsessed with being okay. Smiling for photos, posting fake wins, pretending the job, the relationship, the image makes it all worth it. Pretending that success erases emptiness. But if being okay was never the goal, what if the pressure to always feel fine was part of the design? What if fine is just a cage with prettier walls? Sometimes being okay just means you stop listening to your soul. Sometimes the breakdown is the breakthrough, wearing its real face. You're not weak for hurting. You're responding, honestly, to a world that makes us numb. Pain isn't a malfunction, it's a signal. It means something inside you still knows the difference between real and false. It means something in you refuses to accept the lie. And sometimes the people who feel the most broken are the ones who are still alive enough to notice something is wrong. The system rewards detachment, rewards distraction. It praises the ones who can smile through so deep fractures. But when you sit alone and you feel the ache, that quiet sadness or that existential confusion, you're not failing, you're feeling. And that's sacred. That is what it means to still be reachable. Your tears are not signs of collapse. They're signs that the numbness didn't win. If you can't get out of bed right now, if you're not producing, not showing up for the grind, not inspired to keep pushing, that doesn't mean you've lost. That doesn't mean you've wasted your potential. It might mean your soul is finally refusing to be exploited. It might mean your spirit is standing up the only way it knows how. Burnout isn't laziness. Collapse isn't weakness. Stillness isn't shameful. Sometimes the body says no before the mind is ready. Sometimes the heart shuts down because the world kept asking too much of it. That silence you're experiencing, that nothingness, that floating in between, it's not the end, it's the intermission. It's the holy pause before a different kind of life begins. You're not defective for needing to stop. You're just honest enough to let the silence speak. In a world that profits off your exhaustion, rest is resistance. In a society that treats your output like your worth, doing nothing is an act of defiance. Saying I'm not okay with honesty, with courage, is one of the most radical things you can do. You were not meant to be a content machine. You were not made to be okay all the time. You were not designed to keep up with a system built for speed, not for soul. You were made to experience seasons, cycles, pauses. Even nature sleeps. Even stars collapse. Even forests burn so they can bloom. So let yourself stop. Let yourself feel. Let yourself mourn the version of you that kept pushing just to survive. Healing isn't a straight line, and it doesn't look like productivity. It doesn't look like picture-perfect morning routines or motivation speeches. It looks like crying at the grocery store. Looks like walking alone at night just to hear your own breath. Looks like unfollowing people who make your soul shrink. It looks like starting over for the 4th time again. It looks like silence when you used to fill space with noise. It looks like not knowing what's coming next, but still waking up. Looks like remembering how to breathe without apologizing. If you're in that place right now, confused, hurting, unsure if you'll ever feel normal again, just know you're not alone. And you're not wrong. You're not broken for feeling this deeply. You're not defective because the world doesn't feel like home. You're not behind. You're breaking through. You're just human. In a time that forgot how to honor humanity, and your return to yourself is more valuable than anything this culture can measure. So rest. Let the noise pass. Let the pressure drain. Let yourself unravel. And let yourself not be okay, because that's what opens the space for something true to return. And when it does, you'll rise again. But it won't be because you forced it. It'll be because you finally stopped running from what was always trying to find you. And that's more than being okay. That's healing in motion.